Hey, welcome back to another episode of Simple Truth Television. Today is September 18th, 2020. So we're going to discuss the death of the Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg in this video. I'm going to show you guys how her death is a ritual murder. Before we start, if anyone can just confirm that the audio is working, we can get started. Appreciate that. Thanks a lot, guys. So, as you guys may heard, Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg died today at the age of 87 from cancer. And according to the reporting, she was 87 years old, and she's been battling cancer for about the majority of the year. I remember back on September 5th, they came out with an article saying that she was hospitalized due to the disease. And what I'm going to show you guys is why her death actually came today, because today is the perfect day. Today is exactly 187 days after her birthday, a number that we often talk about in these videos, because in gematria, which is the practice of coding numbers into words, Society of Jesus sums to 187. 187 is also known as the homicide code. So this is why today, on September 18th, her death is being announced. And her death also has a lot to do with Bill Clinton, who was the president who appointed her into office back in 1993. Bill Clinton was born on October 19th, and if you write out that date, 819 is the reflection of today's date. Today is 918. So how perfect for her to die on the day that she did, the reflection of Bill Clinton's birthday. But let's read into the reporting. Let's see who she was as a person and what led to her death. If you guys visit my blog, simpletruthtelevision.blogspot, I have all of the stuff here. A lot of you ask me, how do you get access to these pages that I'm presenting in these videos? All you have to do is click the link in the description of the video, and it will direct you into the blog that I'm showing you guys in these videos. So it says here, according to CNN, that Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg died on Friday due to complications of metastatic pancreas cancer, the court announced. She was 87. Ginsburg was appointed in 1993 by President Bill Clinton, and in recent years served as the most senior member of the court's liberal wing, and consistently delivering progressive votes on the most divisive social issues of the day, including abortion rights, same-sex marriage, voting rights, immigration, health care, and affirmative action. Along the way, she developed a rock star type status and was dubbed the Notorious RBG, which is a play on words on the rapper Notorious B.I.G., I'm guessing, right? In speaking events across the country before liberal audiences, she was greeted with standing ovations as she spoke about her view of the law. She famed exercise routine and her often fiery dissents. Our nation has lost a jurist of historic stature, said Chief Justice John Roberts. We at the Supreme Court have lost a cherished colleague. Today we mourn, but with confidence that future generations will remember Ruth Bader Ginsburg as we knew her, a tireless and resolute champion of justice. I mean, these people are really sick, because these people know that they are murdering these other people, and they don't have a problem reporting their deaths like nothing happened, and even though this woman was 87 years old, a lot of you may debate that, why would an 87-year-old be murdered? But again, what I'm going to show you guys in these videos are synchronicities that are beyond coincidental. From the day that she died, measuring from that day to her birthday, it's perfectly synced up with her name, synced up with Bill Clinton's birthday, and is also perfectly synced up with the upcoming elections. I mean, this stuff gets beyond coincidence after, 5 or 6 connections like this. And it's like this every single time. And not, Ruth Bader is not just the only one that has these synchronicities. If you take the time to apply this knowledge, almost every single celebrity that dies in the mainstream media has these same numbers connected to their deaths. It happens all the time. But notice he died at the age of 87 in gematria justice, using the alphabetic order. Some say 87. So the perfect age to die for a Supreme Court justice, right? And she died on September 18th, which is today. You know, this year is a leap year, which is the 262nd day of the year. But September 18th is usually the 261st day of the year. And just notice how Supreme Court Justice sums to 261. You know, her death is always going to be remembered as her dying on the 261st day of the year in non-leap years. Right? And she was born on March 15th. She died, again, 187 days after her birthday. And according to Wikipedia, she was actually born Joanne Ruth Bader. And her birth name, notice the gematria of 56 and 79. Just like Society of Jesus. So Society of Jesus is 56 forwards, 79 backwards, just like her name. And Society of Jesus in the reverse alphabetic order sums to 187. And then she dies 187 days after her birthday. This is a Society of Jesus ritual. And Society of Jesus also is 191, the 43rd prime. Her surname, Ginsburg, sums to 43. And according to Wikipedia, she was appointed into office on August 10th, 1993 by President Bill Clinton. And just notice from that date to her passing is exactly 9,901 days, which is a prime number. That's the 167th prime number. And her full name sums to 167. When you include her title, right? So Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. It sums to 167. She dies 9,901 days after being appointed into office. The 167th prime. I mean, these type of connections are beyond coincidental. I mean, what are the odds of that? And keep in mind that 167 is the 39th prime number. And think about how Jimmy Carter has a lot to do with this as well. And he was the 39th president of the United States. But this is what I was talking about earlier. Notice how Bill Clinton was born on August 19th. And the reflection of that date is today, September 18th, right? 918. So her death synced up with President Bill Clinton, the man who appointed her into office. And of course, today has a day with 67 numerology. Blood sacrifice sums to 67. Notice the 86. Her name, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, sums to 86. And today also has 47 day numerology. Judge and gavel sums to 47. And also, you know, being that the elections is coming up on November 3rd, from today to November 3rd, it's 46 days. Sacrifice is 46. You can also say it's a full span of 47 days. Ginsburg, her surname sums to 47 as well. And something interesting I noticed is that being that it's 46 days, think about how Joe Biden could become the 46th president of the United States. And then she dies 46 days before the elections. But okay, this is how you spell her name. So her name also sums to 97, like the word death. Today is also Donald Trump's 97th day of his age. But it's also 47, and it's 47 days before the election. So, I mean, this could be connected to Donald Trump more than Biden, because it's 97 days after Trump's birthday and 47 days, including the end date, before the upcoming elections. But it's also 46 days, and Biden could become the 46th president. So I'm curious to know, is this a ritual sacrifice for Donald Trump or for Joe Biden? And my guess is probably for Donald Trump because it's synced up with his birthday. So, yep. So there you have it. Another ritual murder by the code. And this stuff is really easy. If you guys are new here, I recommend that you visit the website Gematrinator and learn the ciphers, learn how to understand the meaning of these words, and learn their numerical values. This stuff is really easy. It's simply the alphabetic order forwards and backwards. And of course, date numerology. You want to measure from a person's birthday to the day that they reported dead. And you're going to see the same numbers show up over and over again. 187, known as the homicide code. Also the number that connects back to the Society of Jesus. So, just want to say rest in peace to Ruth Bader Ginsburg. And it's funny how they uploaded this article at 8:04 Jesuit, some say 84. So no mystery who's behind this ritual. And no mystery what really happened to this woman. You know, they keep reporting that these people are dying from diseases. Trust me, that's not the case. That is not the case. Even though they're 87 years old. You know, you guys gotta stop saying that because people died at a late age that they're dying from a natural cause. That's not the case. You can still get murdered at the age of 87. I think we all can agree. So thank you everyone for joining us. Apologize about the audio earlier, but hopefully you guys heard the video properly. But you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll be back tomorrow. Take care.